Welcome to the best sashimi of your entire life. So this is my second, I'll say second favorite, but I'll tell you a bit of a story quickly. This is a take on the chin chin sashimi. So it's like a kaffier lime sashimi. I love this. It's made with kingfish. So Mitch's favorite is the salmon. Mine is the kingfish. However, one night we ate this kingfish, and that exact night, Mitch had a problem with his appendix and then had to get emergency appendix surgery and get it taken. And since then, a year and a half ago, we've not been able to have this because every time he thinks about this sashimi, he thinks about his appendix and he doesn't want to have it. So anyway, he's not here today. So we are going to eat the entire plate ourselves and just bask in the joy of that. So here we go. It's very easy ingredients. Everything goes in a blender and then we just chop the sashimi and pour on top. So it's the best. Okay, we're just going to run straight into this because I haven't eaten yet and I am starving for this. I selfishly did this recipe next because it's lunchtime. So kaffier lime leaves. These are, oh, they smell so good. Very, very good in like curries and all that. We're gonna put 4 kaffier lime leaves in there. Just put them in whole because they're gonna blend up. Then we have Thai basil, very important. I'm gonna probably use about 15-ish leaves, small little handful. And then we're gonna use the rest for the top. So we've got about 4 sprigs, 2 go in, 2 stay out. So a little handful of Thai basil. Don't mistake that for regular basil because that will change the flavor completely. This smells more like licoricey, if that makes sense. It's so good. And then we have coriander root. So this is where all the flavor is in here. So we're gonna keep this, usually has a little tail, which would keep that, but this was chopped at the shop. So we're gonna use coriander root today. All of that goes in. So that's basically probably 1 bunch of coriander, just the root of that. I'd say if you were gonna chop it up, it'd probably be about 2 tablespoons worth of coriander root. Throw that in there. And then I'm gonna do half of this green chili because sometimes they're violent and they will burn your mouth. So we're just gonna do it slowly and slowly. We're just gonna chop this up into bits. Throw that straight in there. That doesn't smell hot. That smells mild. Maybe put a little bit more. I'm gonna regret that, but that's okay. That goes in. That is it for right now. We're gonna blend this and then we're gonna add our juices and then blend it one more time. So throw this in. And then I gotta move it over here because my cord doesn't quite meet it. So chop it quite roughly. All right, blendy. Trusty Kmart blender. It's honestly not that great. Come on. A little bit more, a little bit more. That's as much as it's gonna blend, so that's fine. We're going to now do a tablespoon and a bit, probably just maybe a heaped tablespoon of caster sugar. This will just help out balance those flavors from being really acidic-y. So a tablespoon of sugar. And then the lime juice, depending on how much liquid you'd like. I like using 3 to 5 limes, depending on how much liquid comes out. So let's start with 3 and then see how we go. So we want 3 limes squeezed, but see how that, like some limes have a lot of juice, some don't have any at all, but we'll just see. A good 3 will do. 3 at a minimum is what I think. This is a big boy lime. Ooh. Hopefully this has actual juice in it. Ooh. Well, that had quite a bit. I'm glad with that. Okay. Now. Oh my God, this is hard. I really should have juiced this before we started, but that's okay. Lucky I don't have any cuts on my fingers. That would be sore. Oh my God. Do you see how much came out of that? That was like 3 drops. And you can put them in the microwave beforehand, which I think we did, but honestly, didn't really do much. So I think at least 3 limes is what we want. I've used 4, but I'd call that other one half a one. And then we're gonna use, after this, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Now, if you're like Mitch and you think fish sauce tastes or smells like feet, too bad. It's so good. Fish sauce is one of my favorite things ever. I put it in everything and then only when he sees me put it in, he'll be like, but it's good, I promise. So 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. 1. Oh my God. I don't know what it is, but I could smell, oh, that smells good. I actually like the smell. All right, done. We're gonna push all that stuff that's on the side of this container down. And then we're gonna blend one more time just to really mix everything through. And then that's it. How easy is that? Well, that's it for the dressing. Not it for the whole thing, but it for the dressing at least. All right, one more blend. 3, 2. Perfect. I don't want to swear, but you know what I'm about to say. It's lit. Yum. Oh my God, that's so perfect. My stomach is like grumbling and my mouth is watering. So that means it's a great, great thing. Okay, let's clean this. We'll clean our area. We'll come back and we're gonna slice the fish because this is getting a bit messy. Okay, so BRB. Here we go. So we have a kingfish piece here. It's sashimi grade. Look how perfect that looks. That is a good piece of fish. So we're gonna basically put it down. This is a lot easier to cut than salmon because it's a lot of firmer fish. So we're just gonna use a knife, thin or as thick as you like. Just go one singular swipe down and pull back. And there you have a perfect little piece. And just put it on a plate. We're gonna repeat with the remaining of the fish. And then we're gonna top with that dressing and a few other little pieces, just to make it a little bit more fancy. Look how good my arrangement is. I tried my best because usually I just shove it on here, but I did try to get it in like a nice circle. So now, as that's done, you can just stop here and just pour that on top of that and be done with it. But I like to add things a little bit more, spruce it up is what I'm trying to say. So I've got some kaffier lime leaf. We're gonna slice this really, really thin. And then we're gonna use our Thai basil leaves and just chop them up and everything's gonna be really pretty. So with our lime leaf, using the same knife or a different one, you're gonna slice it up. And when I mean thin, I mean like super thin. And then all the leaves from the Thai basil leaves, we're just using the smaller sort of one. This is just for decoration. And it's also quite nice when you're like getting a piece of sashimi and you're getting that and getting a whole Thai leaf in your mouth too. Flavor unreal. So here we go. I'm just gonna pour this dressing on top all over the fish. So we're just gonna go slowly, evenly make some, because there's gonna be like chunky bits. You kind of wanna try and get it as even as possible. It's not really that. Maybe I'll use a spoon. It's not really that. Oh, look at it. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful already. And I'm a bit worried because usually I taste it before I put it on the fish in case the heat's hectic, and I didn't do that today. So we're gonna get a nice surprise when we try and eat this. Okay, so we're here looking beautiful, love. So a little bit of coconut milk, just a little bit of a spoonful, right? We're gonna get it and I'm just gonna pour it over the fish. So if your fish is too hot, this will be your cool down little ingredient. So don't stress too much. This will help it like kind of mellow out. Okay, yum. You don't want a lot, you just want like a little swell. And then we're gonna add the shredded kaffier lime on top. Just chuck that all over. Make it look nice. And then your Thai basil. And then we want to add some fried onions because fried onions on things are just a necessity. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, that's all. Bye, I need to eat lunch now. How good is that? So that is all done, all done. So that lime will start to like cook the fish a little bit so it's perfect. I can't wait. This, at your next dinner party, your guests are gonna think you've just put so much effort in, but honestly, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? So this recipe is in the description. Of course, keep in mind those like lime amounts. You can use more, you can use less. That amount of mixture will definitely get 1.5 fillets because I've got quite a bit in here. So it'll get you that much, but how? Can't wait. This is gonna be delicious. I just need you to remake this. Let me know if you like it. And everything is in the description. It's all I need to say. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever it is. I want to have lunch. Have the best weekend. And I will see you. No, actually not the best weekend because it's meant to be Monday. It's a Friday today. So anyway, I'm stop it. I will see you next week with something equally as delicious. This definitely, along with the rest of the things I've made, and I've said it every single time, is top tier stuff. So enjoy it and I will see you next time.